Good evening. Good evening. Hey, my name is Nisha Lodhavia, and I have the honor of serving as the Vice Chair of the Delaware Women's Hall of Fame Committee. It is my great pleasure to reintroduce our next nominee, Miss Anna Marie Leo. She is a cherished Wilmington native who, at 94 years young, continues to teach dance. Let me say that again. At 94 years young, she continues to teach dance. Let's give her a round of applause. In 1951, Anna Marie founded the Anna Marie Dance Studio in the basement of her home. Over the years, as the studio grew, she became a national icon in the world of dance. She is renowned for her role as both a convention teacher and a competition judge. She has also conducted master classes for prestigious organizations such as Dance Caravan, Dance Olympus, and Dance Makers Incorporated. Many of Miss Anna Marie's former students, some of you who are here with us tonight, have achieved success on Broadway, on cruise lines, and in international dance companies. Today, she proudly watches her legacy thrive under the leadership of her niece, Ashley. Let's take a moment to celebrate the incredible Miss Anna Marie Leo as we hear from those who know her best.
If you live in Delaware, everybody knows the Anna Marie Dance Studio. She has her own legacy. She's been teaching for 70 years.
There are a lot of dance studios. What has set her apart has been her love and her passion to make sure that the faculty she brings in has been professional and that she provides a safe place to kind of give of our hearts and souls and be vulnerable.
And what is special about Miss Anna Marie is that she welcomes anybody, no matter what age, what sex, what color, which culture, into her life to learn how to dance.
She wanted more than anything, more than finances, to make sure that everyone who could dance does. Dance and the arts in general are so important. Not every kid is typical. We alone at the studio have so many neurodivergent kids, but dance is a universal language. Dance is that place where people can come together with the same intention and kind of live things out in a equal space. And it really touches a part of people's heart and emotions that you can't always utilize in words. We had a student, again, just graduated. She had a ton of just life grenades thrown at her. And it would have been so easy for her to turn in a poor direction. We kept this child dancing through graduation, and she wasn't paying. It was never about that. It was always about, and Anna Marie's always been prideful of, if you can't help people along the way, it's not worth doing this. For me, that's the kid I want to help because, again, what 1% of our students are going to go off and be professional. Now, Anna Marie has quite a resume of dancers that have gone on to Broadway. But we also have a ton of kids like this one that may never dance again, but I know the impact that we made in her life, and she's going to go off and be an amazing human that she might otherwise have not been able to do if it had not been for this studio and the things that Anna Marie instilled in us as a faculty to be there greater than the business.
Well, she's like the godmother. Do you know what I mean? Like the godfather? She's the godmother. I mean, people look up to her. Other dance studios, they all look up to her and respect her.
She has built such a beautiful relationship of studio owners within the state of Delaware. She's not afraid to make other people successful. And that's something she's really always tried to strive and make sure I understood that there's room for everyone and we should be inspired by one another versus being threatened by one another.
They value her and her knowledge and her experience, and they want to learn more from her. So it's pretty awesome to see it happening.
So, for the countless dancers whose lives have been touched by her incredible passion and unwavering dedication to dance, I am honored to invite Anna Marie Leo to the stage to accept her induction into the Delaware Women's Hall of Fame.
Over your toes. Get your picture first.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'd much rather be giving a class. It's a lot easier than doing this. But I am going to read this. I'd like to thank you all for this great honor given to me tonight. It has always been my pleasure to work with the local community, and because of you entrusting me with your children for over 7 decades, I'm grateful to have reached this point. Without all of your love and support, I wouldn't be standing here tonight. I'm barely standing. I opened my studio in September of 1951, just 1 month after marrying my husband, Mr. Bill. You looking at me? Not knowing if I would have 5 students or 75. Mr. Bill was always there to support me, even when having to make a giant globe for recital scenery and then wheeling it by hand from the studio, which was in our basement at the time, up the Philadelphia Pike to Mount Pleasant High School. People thought he was crazy. I would never have imagined back then that I'd be here now at age 94, oh my God, accepting this great honor. I thank you from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my tap shoes. Thank you. Thank you.